Hello, come on in. I didn't see the live button. You guys come on in. This is Deb with Art and Grace. I'm super excited to be invited to present in the Spring Fling in the Sparkle Room by Chris and Kathy. So come on in. You're not in the wrong place. If you are watching me on my page, you're going to want to get into the Sparkle Room so that you can see all the creatives all day. We have 45-minute segments. So as you can see, I'm kind of getting right to it. I'm nervous that I'm not going to have enough time. So I know that right now we're getting sprinkled over into the group, but I'm kind of prepping and making sure I have everything ready to go so that we can get right to it. So come on in. Let me know you're watching. I know we're a little early. Here we go. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming. Hi, Monica. Hi, Trisha and Kim. Glad y'all are here. So I'm super excited to be presenting today in the Spring Fling. It's totally got me thinking spring. Hey, girls. Glad y'all are here. And we are featuring Reba Rose Creations today. You can go to rebarose.com, but up in the description of this video, I have her link. You can go directly there. Let me show you what we're working with today. I have already cut it to size to save time, but is this not beautiful paper? It is gorgeous. You can take her creations and print them out on your own printer, or you can have them printed at a print shop, or you can purchase them and she'll mail them to you if you prefer. That's what I did because I never know if I'm going to be able to get out and about and do what I need to do. So it was easier to have her ship it, which was fantastic. It is stunning. Hello, guys. I'm so glad y'all are coming in. I see you. I am not going to be able to say hi to everybody like I love to do, but know that I see you on the phone as it's popping through. So thank you for being here. Again, this is in the Sparkle Room, which is up in the description of the video. So if you're only watching me on my page, you're going to want to go there. So we're going to get to it, right? The first thing I'm going to do is paint. I have already sealed my wood. Let me back up. I've already sealed with DecoArt multi-purpose sealer, which is giving my wood a really good seal. Now I'm going to take this beautiful zinc color, metallic by DecoArt. Now look, I had a lot of choices. Let me show you the ones I pulled. And I tested them on something else to see. Oh my goodness, y'all. It was so hard to decide. But I think with this classy look we're going, I wanted a darker color. I don't know why. That's what spoke to me. Because you guys know I'm normally a pink girl. And normally I would always choose pink. But I've already sealed my wood. So look how good it's taken my paint. We're just going to get this. It's a wood canvas that I'm using in a kind of a different way, almost like a frame. So this will give our piece a gorgeous little frame or little kind of box and be perfect for this. I'm super, super excited because this has made me think outside the box, which is what I love about events. And if you guys, well, I feel like who isn't in the Sparkle Room, but you know, Chris and Kathy are both so inspirational and unique in all the things they create, and it helps me to step outside of my box because you guys, if you follow me, then you know this is kind of what I do. This is like colorful and whimsical, and you can see behind me, I didn't even know if you could see all that, but you can see some of the things behind me. Is very colorful and whimsical. So today is my chance to play. This is the kind of things I love to do when I do mixed media. I love playing with this romantic vibe. So it was very hard to choose. Like you're going to hear every one of us say today that it was really hard to choose a design. She has so many gorgeous designs. Now here's the kicker. She is given 20% off to all of you today. I believe it's one day. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, ladies. I'm so glad to see y'all. But it's 20% off her whole store. So you should take advantage. I did not have time to really shop when I ordered this one, but boy, you know, with 20% off, anytime you have a coupon, it's like, can you really afford not to? I feel like it's wasting money to not get something. Do y'all feel that way? It's like free money, right? Okay, here we go. Deb's getting it all over her. Glad y'all are here. Oh, you can see my necklace. That was another thing I didn't know do I even put this on? I don't think they were going to see it, but you can. So I love doing resin work. I love, what I do is I teach acrylic painting and resin, but we are going to resin today. So that's why I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I probably could have painted this frame beforehand, but you never know. I always feel like I don't want to do too much ahead of time. And I did already seal it and everything. And I've got my glass arranged how I want it over here. So I did all that ahead of time, which I never do. But anyway, it's going to be really pretty. You can't go wrong with these designs for sure. And I love that Chris and Kathy are, featuring people to kind of help us all get introduced to new creators or new to us creators. So super honored to be here today. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hi from Oklahoma, Gail. Hello, Beth. Oh, goodness. You're going to make me think. It was a little boutique. I got it through Facebook, but I do not recommend it because I had a little issue. It took forever for it to get here. It was the wrong size. So it is really cute, but I haven't ordered since. So I can't recommend them. Not good customer service, but cute top, yes. Sorry about that, but I keep it real, so I won't share their name. I'm not going to slam them, but hey, people know if I love it, I'm going to promote it because I use it. But anyway, customer service is important, right? So we've got our frame all painted. One coat is literally probably all that this is going to take. Because I'm using DecoArt. I am an affiliate because I love it. And so I do have a 20% off coupon on my website for DecoArt. It's for one purchase. So stock up when you use it because it's only one purchase every 6 months that I get that coupon for. Okay, got that done. Let's move to the next. Let me kind of move this out of my way. As that dries, we are going to, actually, I'm going to take that back. Hold, please. We are going to decoupage our paper down. Let me do that before we mix up our resin. Glad y'all are here. Yes, welcome to all the new friends. Thanks, Sheila. Sheila's in my VIP group, and I appreciate y'all when I am, going 90 to nothing like this. I'm not able to keep up with comments. I just can't. And nobody's here to, help me. So I'm just using regular gloss Mod Podge. I wanted gloss. I didn't want matte. You guys use whatever you want. I do have a sealer down on this wood so that the Mod Podge doesn't just go right down into the wood and, you know what I'm saying, just kind of be no good. So we're going to slobber this on, get our paper down. I hope y'all can't feel I feel like I'm going so fast. Let me take a breath like I tell everybody else. It's just art, and we keep it fun and whimsical and not too serious. If we make a mistake, it's okay. So try to get a nice thin layer though. Lay our paper down. Now I've already cut it to size, so I should be able to just lay it down. I'm going to hold this up, you guys, so you can see this gorgeous paper again. If you came in just a second late, you might have missed me showing it. Let me try to get it. Can y'all see? Now, you may be asking, why is she putting Mod Podge over it if she's going to do resin? Because this is the first time I've worked with these papers with resin. First time ever. So I don't know. I don't want the ink to run or bleed. And it may not. So some of you that have used these papers with resin, maybe let me know if you've done it. But since I didn't know and I didn't have a spare piece of it to try, I think it's better to caution, what's the word? How do you say that phrase? It's better to err on the side of caution. Is that how you say it? Than to have a mistake, because this is going to be gorgeous when we're done. Oh, I just want to hurry so that we can. I really want y'all to see this. I have, well, a lot of times I use crushed glass on my designs, but this time, the other day in my group, I showed them how to cut their own glass. And as soon as I saw these glass pieces, let me hold one up. Can y'all see this? It's very textured. I hope the camera will focus on it, but I don't know. Can y'all see? Anyway, it's gorgeous. And so I knew, and I put that stuff aside. I was like, that is going to make something just really pretty. And when I saw this design, I was like, that's it. Look at those flowers. They're perfect for that. Okay. How are y'all doing? Can y'all see? Oh my goodness. Let me be sure y'all can see. I know, Lori, you know me, right? You can tell I'm stressed. Not stressed in a bad way. Stressed in a, I want to get this done so y'all can see the whole thing way. And I don't know. Some of these ladies are pros about knowing exactly how much to pre-prep. And okay, getting the bubbles out. Can y'all see this? Look at the, oh, it's just stunning. I would give anything if I could paint this way. I can't. But, oh, it's just, this is all, you could just do this and stop. And it would be a gorgeous tray. Put some feet on it, and then you can serve. Or you could not put feet on it and just serve people tea and cookies. I don't know what y'all serve. I never serve on a tray, so. But you know what I'm saying. If somebody was sick, you could take them a little tea cup and a note and put a little flower, and you'd be good to go. I do see a little issue with my paint. I'm going to grab some more real quick. I'm getting my fingers all over it. Now, of course, the Mod Podge dries clear, so I don't have to worry about that. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I saw somebody, I don't even know who. I promise I'll go back and read your comments. I love to see who was here for me live because I so appreciate it. I know a lot of people can't, and replays are great, but I sure do love when y'all can be here. It's so much more fun to look up and see y'all chatting. Okay, I think we're good on that. Now, while this sits and dries, look again real quick. Oh, stunning, isn't it? Then I did it again. I got my finger in it. That's okay. It can all be fixed. Oh, thank you. I know. Thanks, Lindy. I can't wait to see what you chose. Okay, we're going to mix up our resin. So always wear a glove if you're dealing with resin. It's sticky. It'll get on you, and it's just a hassle to clean off. So I do always have alcohol, the 90% handy. Here's these. Thank you for sprinkling, Joanne. Glad y'all are here. Okay, where's my large cup? I had it sitting right here. Remember when I went live, or when I started my live, I was cleaning it. Did I drop it? What do we do with it? I'm gonna have to get another one. That's so strange. Do y'all see it? Is it like right here and I don't see it? So confused. That is so bizarre. I had to have dropped it. Anyway, I have a hat that says Chaos Coordinator, and my sweet friend Sydney just got me a mug that says Chaos Coordinator. So if that tells you anything, I'm Chaos Coordinator. So I have a larger cup that we can pour our resin into. I just wanted to be sure that it didn't have any little dust particles, because whatever, you know, if there had been a few dust particles in here, it would go into my project. So I use Art Resin brand. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and it is a very safe resin. Now, I have done a lot of research. You guys know that I like to mark my cup just to give that extra measure of safety, because these little lines are so hard to see that it would be very easy for me to pour the wrong amount. And let me pour, then I'll continue chatting, because I don't want to get this wrong. I want a really good cure. Okay. So we're going to pour 1, 2, 3 in here. I mean, 3 total is what I decided. Maybe I'll do 4. I'll do 4, and if I have extra, I'll just put it on something else. Just to be extra cautious and have more than I need. It's a pretty big tray or canvas. But Art Resin brand has never once failed me. I have failed a couple of times forgetting to do something, or, you know, one day I poured 2 of one and 0 of the other. So, you know, we can make a mistake, but it gives me a perfect cure if I do it well every single time. And it is worth a little more. Trust me when I tell you that. I do encourage everybody to do their own research about resin. And maybe lots of you have, but when I did it a few years ago, 3 years ago maybe, I did it for a long time, 6 months, and just reading everything I could read. Does somebody have my time? I'm sure one of you has told me, but if somebody would do me a 3-minute timer and just maybe put some emojis where I can see that you said you would, from the time, like from right now, start a 3-minute. I am going to do one more. So we're going to do one more and pour that in there. You want it to be exact. So I try to take my time pouring. Thank you, Monica. I knew if I said put an emoji, I'd see it when it popped up. Those catch my eye. So there's a hot tip. If you're really wanting to get a message to one of us, sometimes an emoji or several will spark us. Now, Lori can attest that sometimes I just keep on going and I don't see it. That was so funny that day. She was trying to tell me something and I just wasn't looking at the right time. Okay, so we've got 4 ounces total. This is going to be a lot, but I'd rather have more than not enough. Then you're going to stir slow and easy. We're not trying to win a race. We're not trying to bake a cake. So just take your time, stirring kind of slowly. I'll sometimes go on a figure 8 if I have the space in my cup. Depends on the cup I'm using. Like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you use 1 ounce of hardener, you're going to use 1 ounce of resin. This brand of resin has done extensive testing, and not just in the U.S., but other places as well. I know Canada, and I want to say Australia, and maybe even more. But at the time, hold please, I got something going in my eye or something. No VOCs, BPAs, or COVs, which is abbreviations for really long names and chemicals that we don't want going in our lungs. This type of resin, when you mix it, there is no, and I can't remember the name for it, but basically the stuff that makes fumes come up. And most resin does make those fumes. It's very rare to find one that goes the extra mile to do what they have to do so that no fumes come up. That's why I can do this here without a mask, because there are no fumes that are going to come in and hurt my lungs. And to me, that's worth the extra money. I am not an affiliate. I just want you guys to be informed, and you can make your own decision based on your research. The tray came from Michaels. I had to stop and think for a second. So I went through Michaels, but really it's a different company. It wasn't Michaels. So you know what I'm talking about when you order on there. But Monica, the link is in the group because I did put it in there, and I can put it again for you. But we're just going to stir kind of slow and easy for 3 minutes, scraping our little stick on the side. And then, you know, of course, scraping the sides every so often and scraping the bottom every so often, and just keep stirring. And as you keep stirring, it's going to keep getting more clear. I may have to do, Hi Beth, may have to do a little bit longer than 3 minutes because I kind of got took me a little bit to get going and I stopped a minute. But You want it to be clear, so sometimes I'll go 3.5. No, this doesn't heat up. It stays cool like this. And it's just fantastic. Go to artresin.com, all one word, artresin.com, and they have so much information. So also you can look at the safety data sheets for any of the resins that you are looking at. I always recommend Google to say lawsuits against X brand, just do your research. You can add color, yes. Oh, is it Ginger? It's snowing in Washington State. Is it Monica? Thank you. It's looking clear, but I'm going to do a few more seconds. So we'll probably do like an extra 30 seconds maybe. These, if your bottles are chilly, like mine do feel chilly to the touch. I don't know why, because this is just a normal house. It's not like we're in Fort Worth. It's not cold, but it does feel a little chilly. I do have them under my desk, which is, cool and dark. So sometimes I'll have to do a little longer than 3 minutes. If it's really cold in here, I do put these in a warm bath before I start. With the lids on, just set those 2 bottles. It's snowing. You guys tell me. Reba, your designs are just beautiful. Sister, I love the one I'm using today. Okay, I'm going to stop and set this aside for 1 second. So let's get our thing back over here. Can y'all see? Is that better? I don't want my phone to fall because I'm on a little bit of a janky-ish. Yeah, I'm going to heat this up. This does need to be dry. Everything you use needs to be dry. So if you paint down here, which is what I typically do, that needs to be dry. If you use paper like this, needs to, or decoupage medium, that needs to be dry. So we're going to use our heat gun, and hopefully that will dry it pretty quick. It's 12:36. Time goes really fast when you're having fun. Yes, better. Oh, good. Thanks, Trisha. Y'all can always holler at me. This is another, so you can see this while I'm drying. This is my mama. I lost her in 2019, and she was everything to me. She is my hero. She was an amazing woman. So I took her picture and decoupaged it into this little blank and put resin and some jewels. Can y'all see the little jewels? I just love it. And so it's kind of neat seeing her in the window. I used to cry every time I spoke about her. So for you ladies that have lost somebody that you love, honestly, cling on to God. That's what has gotten me through. And I know she's with him, and I know she's no longer suffering, but she passed with Alzheimer's, and I sure was, didn't want to see her suffer anymore. And now I can just try to focus on the good memories and forget all the bad stuff. And we do a fundraiser every year for Alzheimer's. Some of you guys have been a part, so let me know if you've been a part. I'd love for you to do it again, and I'm starting to plan. So it's in June every year with the Alzheimer's Association. 100% of the proceeds goes to them. So if you want to help in any way, go to my website at whatever time you can and sign up. Okay, so here we go. Just kind of setting a second to let that kind of cool off, because when I pour my resin in here, if this is super hot, it's going to get real liquidy. You did? Oh, Wendy. Oh, I know, Chrissy, it is hard. I do still cry sometimes, like sometimes thinking about her, or if I'm sad about something. We're wired to need our mamas, right? Awesome, Reba. I would love that. Okay, so we're going to pour our resin, and I'm not going to pour all of it, but we're going to pour a lot of it. And just kind of get that down, reserving some. Art Resin also has a calculator, because I figure somebody's wondering, how does she know how much to put, Where's my little, this isn't what I want. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Art Resin has a calculator, and you can plug in if you're using a 9x12. or 11 by 14 or whatever size you're using, it'll tell you how much resin you need. And that won't fail you. You may have a little extra, but you know, I definitely went by that every time until I just got to know like how much I like. Because everybody's a little different. Some people like a lot. Some people want just a medium amount, you know. But it's very easy to learn. It really is. All you have to do is watch tutorials. And I love to teach you. I have lots of tutorials here on Facebook and on YouTube. YouTube, I'll tell you, is the easiest place to find them. Now, y'all got to help me because whenever I say that, you know who limits my reach. But it's true. It's just true. The little thumbnails, I have them in a playlist where you can just see glass and resin if you want to, or you can go to spring paintings if you want to. Okay, so there's our base of resin, right? I am going to have to turn this towards me, and I'll tell you why. Because normally I like to have it facing you guys so that you can see. But you're going to be able to see. It's just that the design is going to have to face me for what I'm doing. So I'm using a silicone spatula. I can clean this with a paper towel, and then when I'm done for the day, I'll take alcohol and clean it off real well. Torch. Okay, I am turning it to the on position and popping all these bubbles. This is just like a butane torch you'd get for your kitchen for creme brulee or something, and it will pop all the bubbles. This right here would make a beautiful gift. Just your resin on top of a Reba Rose paper. That is stunningly beautiful. Now, you guys that are creative, you know you could put feet on it. You could put wood you bend. You could put bling. You could do whatever you want. I am going to add glass to my flowers. And what I did was I've already cut the glass. It's already in these beautiful petal shapes. And I even went so far as to kind of put it all out how I need it. I've got to take a glove off. I can't do this with a glove on. Thank you, Chrissy. Isn't it gorgeous? I love her papers. And I can't wait to catch up on everything. I did kind of pop in on Grace and Tammy, but, you know, getting ready and dealing with the dog and all the things. I'm now, after this, I can sit and watch everyone. But I'm just placing my glass the way I had it set out, you know, to save time. Taking these and making little petals with these shapes. And it's going to, when it's, now it'll look pretty here, but it's when it cures that it looks the prettiest. And I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It just adds so much when you add glass. It just catches the light, and it's so sparkly and pretty. So I really, really love doing glass art. Dreaming by the sea. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Like I said, 20% off, guys. You know, you can not feel bad about it. At least get what you can now, and, you know, you can come back. But these are stunning. And, you know, I don't remember the price difference, but it was so convenient having her print it and send it to me. You know, that to me is worth it because I don't have a good printer. I have a basic printer, and I would have had to take it to a print shop. So appreciate that so much. Okay, let me hold that up so far so you can see what we've got so far. Can y'all see the glass? Now it's going to take me a second to see what y'all see, but I hope you can see how the light catches that glass. And you're probably, I see some hearts, so you're probably thinking, yeah, it's okay, but wait till tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the real test when I post a picture and you can really see. It will be so pretty. I love doing these little shaped petals. This is something else that I teach in my group. I'd love to have you, if you've been thinking about, oh, I want to do that, I love to. You can send me a message because sometimes I feel generous and I'm like, we can let people in if they ask. You know, I'm not going to open it because we just had an opening. That if you're somebody that's like, ooh, I wish I could get in there, you know, just send me a message and I'll let you in. Tell me that you watched the Reba Rose video and we'll do it. We'll make a way. Okay. Oh, I'm just loving how this looks. The paper doesn't need this, right? The paper is beautiful enough, but to me, the glass just adds that extra touch. And I have some bling to put on our other things here too. I'm so glad I did this part ahead of time because that took the most time. It's just, I already had my pieces cut, but knowing which piece went where, it's kind of like a little puzzle, and I had a blast, you know, putting these down. And so it made it really easy today to just pop them in place. One more. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, you do want to wear gloves because I'm trying real hard. Don't touch the resin because it's so sticky. I don't want to deal with that stickiness. I hate being sticky, don't y'all? Like, ugh, it's a gross feeling. Cute. Okay. So now we can put that aside. That served its purpose. Let me show you what we've got. Oh, I hope y'all can see that. Okay, we started at 12:15. I have 15 minutes. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, I think I need it facing me. I'm not, what's the word? I'm taking those off for now. Oh, but I do have, like, I think we should do a giveaway. I do have some Totally Dazzled bling I pulled, and I pulled all the colors to see what I liked. And I'll be honest, any of them would have gone. This is probably my favorite because we have so much dark in here, right? So let's see. This is the one. I'm going to ask y'all to choose. So we're going to say 1 and 2, okay? This is 1, and I'm just going to set it down. So there's 1 to put. Can y'all see that? I can't really turn it too much because I don't want everything to run. So there's 1. Now let me show you 2. There's 2. Yeah, I think 1 is a clear winner, but y'all let me know. I am going to add some silver to this, and if we need to wait till I do that, then we can. But I'm going to see what y'all think so far. Okay, so here's our pieces. Y'all are saying 1. That's what I was thinking too. But once we get our bling on, so what I'm doing, and Reba, please don't be mad. I am covering some of this paper just in order to add the bling. You don't have to do this. This is a total extra because, you know, today's like an extra kind of thing, right? We are really, we like to give y'all ideas and inspiration and different ways you can use her designs. I'm going to pop that down just so we can have something there, and then we can change it if we need to. Let's see. I even wrote out my little plan of those 2. I don't know. See, now I'm, but you just put your things down where you want them. That's really all there is to this, is just using, these are just little rhinestones I got on Amazon in a big package. You know, you can get a package of 50 or you can get a package of 500 and all different sizes. And then you can just put these down and make this super fancy. And I'm only adding to, just kind of embellishing. I'm not going to cover the whole thing, of course, because the paper is the star of the show. But you can definitely add to and use you can use a set of tweezers to even put your items down if you want to. And sometimes I do. But resin, we have about, I'd say 30 to 40 minutes to work. So if, you know, if I change my mind and I want to take some of these pieces off and put something else, I can do that. I'm not in such a big hurry that, you know, it's going to cure on me. So after about 30 or 40 minutes, it does start getting too thick to work with. So I try to be done at that, you know, at that point and not move anything else around and let it do its thing. And then it will cure overnight. I think I want a few more big ones down here. It'll cure overnight, and tomorrow I'll be able to take it outside and take a picture and show you guys the finished. And then in 3 days, it's fully 100% cured. It continues to harden over the next couple of days. So I never ship, when I sell these, I never ship for a few days. I wait and be sure it's really good and done. So be sure you're in the sparkle room so that you can see all the presenters stay, because there is no telling how people will use these designs. And I don't want to miss any of it. So if you're in the sparkle room, you just hit refresh and you'll see the next corrector, you know, after me and then after them. Can y'all see so far? So you get the idea. You could add glass up here. Thought about that, you know. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you. I love to see that y'all like it, and thank you. Oh, there's a little dog outside my window. As long as it's not mine. Mine should be fast asleep or something. And then I'm just adding, like I said, sometimes it's easier to just take your tweezers and pop it down. Sometimes, but I feel like my fingers get fat when I try to do this. You know what I mean? Like, you just realize how big your fingers are when you're trying to move things to a small spot. Thank y'all. I'm so glad you like it. How can you go wrong, though, with this paper? Like I said, you don't have to even, all you have to do is seal it. And if you don't want to use resin, use whatever your favorite sealer is. You know, there's so many on the market. So just put a nice glossy or matte, whichever you prefer, sealer on there and call it a day. And you've got a gorgeous gift. Thank you. I am so happy that y'all like it. Let's do a giveaway. Oh, how do I do it? I'm never good at this. I guess I'm just going to scroll up and pick some. And we'll send some of this Totally Dazzled that I used up here. Something, you know, that you can use on a project. I'll send you some rhinestones too. Maybe you'll want to do some glass art with me. You know, like I said, if you're new to me, I hope you'll follow and watch some other things that I do. A lot of times I just paint or I do a lot of artist trading cards. My main thing is my private group. I just love doing things inside there. You know, your private group is the ones that show up for you all the time. But not everybody can do that, so I still come live on Facebook for everybody else. You know, I just wish we could all be together, but you know, oh, I totally understand, because there's tons of groups I would be in if I could. And there are so many good ones. But it's really good to learn, so find somebody that you enjoy and resonate with, and try them out if you've never been in one, because you really do get a lot closer with people, and you just learn a lot more in a small setting. Okay. Let's see there. Can y'all see? Oh, that looks so pretty. So I did all of this. Y'all see the vision here? Oh, good, Mary. Well, glad you're here. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yes, Sheila, isn't that pretty? Oh, let me grab a name. Okay, I'm gonna just scroll, and then I'm gonna scroll kind of all the way to the top and scroll all. Wow, that's a lot of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And stop on Brenda. Oh no, that didn't have a comment. Never mind. Let me go up one. Veronica Loudmiller. Yes, Veronica. I'm going to write your name down just because if I don't, I will forget to do it. Happy mail coming your way, sister. I'll pick another one at the end. In fact, 6 minutes. Let's see how much we can get done. I think we can almost get it. I have to quit talking. I love y'all's pink hearts. Dallas, that stood out. I love the name Dallas. I named my son Austin. Not even because I love Austin or anything. It was just I love the name. Back when I named him, it was so unique. Like I had not heard of it before. It wasn't a common name at all. So I thought I was really cutting edge, you know. But of course now there's a lot of them. You can also use your Totally Dazzled, what do you call it? You know, hot fix kind of thing. You guys know what I'm talking about, where you attach things. Now, one thing I did wrong, or not wrong, but changed, because I was like, I don't have time to try to figure out. I had it to where I had like 2 large stones and then 3 small stones and then 2 large, you know, I was going to do this little design. We don't have time for that when I'm live. It's just too much. So we're going to grab some more of these, this size, and put these. I hope, Reba, if you're still here, I hope that you like what I did with your design. You make it so easy. By the way, things like that will inspire you. And that's why I like events, because we get challenged to use a certain thing or to, you know, here's the theme, things like that. And it's so good for us to step out of our normal, everyday, you know, what we do. So love being a part. Thank you, Kathy and Chris. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure they're here at some point. Hey, Grace, I loved yours this morning. I've got to go back and finish. I try to watch everybody, or at least, you know, as much as I can. And we were doing breakfast when Grace was on. Okay. So remember, too, that after me, there'll be another. And you just go to the sparkle room, hit refresh, and you will see them right there. And you don't want to miss anybody. I sure don't. Ah, dropped it. How we doing? Look at those pretty emojis. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Listen, the Alzheimer's event is my passion. You can go to my website and read about it. I have a specific page for the Alzheimer's Association fundraiser I do. Literally, I want y'all to know 100%. It goes straight from their pocket to the Alzheimer's Association. I never touch a penny. And it is my passion to raise money. I cannot tell you how hard it was watching my mom suffer. And her parents before her, both of her parents had it. As you can imagine, I'm concerned for myself because I already am so forgetful. But we have to, you know, here's the thing about it that's so cool, y'all, is you can just do a few dollars, $5. But if everybody does the $5, last year, I want y'all to listen to this. Last year, collectively, our team, just ladies who got together to do a craft or paint or whatever, raised over $21,000. I'm still not over it. I'm still shocked and amazed. But that is how it happens, is that we all do a little. You know, when you have enough people helping, and then the people who can donate a few bucks do it, it just comes together. and I was so proud, and I want to do even more this year. And we can. You guys help us. You don't have to be a creator. Anyone can help me. Just go to the website, sign up to say I want to help in some way. You're not even committed. You're just saying, tell me my options, basically. And in the next few weeks, you'll be getting an email from me about different ways to help. We have so many different ways you can help and be a part, but obviously not for my mom anymore. We're doing this for your mom and for your kids. Really, it's our kids, your friends and anybody else that needs the help. Not only the research, they fight Congress, they do things to try to pass, help for people and for caregivers. And it's just a fantastic organization. Even on my website, I have a link to where you can see how they use their funds. I'm very comfortable fundraising for them, and I've done it for 5 years now, and really find so much joy in it. Oh, did you? I'm so sorry. Time is up. Go to the Sparkle Room, hit refresh, and I'll see you there on the next creator. I hope you followed me if you weren't already. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, Kathy, Chris. Love you guys. Thank you, Reba. Bye-bye.